May long weekend's coming up, and we're going to see other hospital stressors. This is our trauma season.
In Alberta, COVID-19 ICU patients are at all-time highs, right as we head into the so-called trauma season, when hospitals tend to see a wave of more complex patient injuries, which happen during warmer months.
So that puts a lot of pressure on more peripheral ICUs and hospitals. As we take more trauma patients, we may not be able to accommodate the COVID patients like we were before. Trauma patients are much more complex, require multidisciplinary care, stay in the ICU longer.
Each zone in Alberta has its own trauma centers. The Foothills Hospital, one of 2 trauma centers in Calgary, saw over 1,100 trauma patients in 2019. Things like drunken ATV accidents, car crashes, and falls are the major causes. That's why Markland urges extra caution as we get closer to summer fun. Last summer, after every long weekend, we saw a growth in cases with very little restrictions. This weekend's colder weather and the health measures in place, well, that may be a saving grace for the healthcare system.
Well, we're usually away this weekend. We have property in Windermere, but we're sticking around town, and we're going to get together with friends over the phone. I'm going to take this guy out to River Park for a few times.
We plan to stay home for the weekend. We're going to hang around the house and just we'll find some things to do here.
Hopefully gardening in the backyard. We're just staying close to home and not really seeing anybody, so.
Maybe have my daughter and her fiance over for dinner, but pretty much quiet until this COVID thing passes.
Markland says this third wave has been different in the hospitals. Younger patients mean they're coming through faster, and there's that extra optimism because of vaccination rates. Staff are also more prepared. They know what they're doing after 3 waves of this virus. But he says they anticipate a 4th wave that will be completely different.
The 4th wave is going to be comprised of chronic health issues, abuse issues, polysubstance mental health problems. The system itself is going to be strained for a long time after we get over the virus.
In Calgary, Taylor Broad, City News.